Hey everyone, hope you guys are having a great day. Welcome to this week's video. As you can see behind me from the intro, the thumbnail, and the title and everything, the work wheels are finally on the Supra, and I cannot tell you how excited I am. They look 10 times better in person than I ever thought they could when I actually ordered them, so I'm super excited about that. It's also been 220 days since I first ordered them to the day that I'm making this video. We'll talk about all of the details later, why it's taken so long and everything, but for now, let's just go and appreciate the wheels a little bit. So now that we've seen all of those wheels, I'm Suggs out of R. I'm going through and turning my A90 Supra into a dream build of mine. So if you guys like this sort of stuff, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below. And also don't forget to comment down below with what you guys think of the wheels. Let me know, do you guys like them? Do you not like them? Is this something you'd put on your Supra? Let me know down below. So I went with the Work Meister M1 three-piece wheels. I ended up getting it in the black standard finish. The center cap here comes in one color, in that silver. And then the bronze silver around the outside is something that I paid extra for as a custom color. Cannot tell you how excited I am. Okay, so let's talk about the wheel specs a little bit now that we've gone through and taken a little bit more of a look at the wheels. They absolutely look great. On the stock Supra, the front wheels are a 19x9 with a 255/35/19 tire. On the front, I changed it to a 19x9.5 with a 265/35/19 tire. So I increased the width by 1/2 inch. The offset on the new front wheel is 24 millimeters. I don't know what the offset was on the other wheel. On the rear, we ended up going, the stock is a 19x10 with a 275/35/19 summer tire. On the rear, I ended up upgrading the size to a 19x10.5 with a 285/35/19 all-season tire. I ended up going with the Michelin Pilot Sport AS3 Pluses. I wanted to go with the 4S Plus, but they don't have the front tires in the 265/35 width, so I didn't want to go with mismatched tires. I know what size disc I have on here. I know that it's just good for the Brembo brake kit that comes on the Supra, and so those are the specs of the wheel. On this setup, I do have the HKS lowering springs. I ended up dropping the car about 0.9 inches all the way around, which gives me awesome fitment. And then on the front as well, I also do have the SPL adjustable front lower control arms, just so that way I could get that little bit more of adjustability. On the front, there is no scrubbing or scraping or anything like that. On the rear, like I said, the only thing I have is from that little bit of a mud flap, and that's just because it extends into the wheel well a little bit. And once I take that off, there will be no rubbing or scraping in the back because I do have a pretty conservative setup that's been tested by other people as well. Okay, so some of you guys may be asking me, why did it take 220 days from when I first ordered the wheel to the day that I finally picked up the car all fully installed? And that was just mainly because of product delays. So I ordered the wheels at the beginning of August. They should have been delivered around November-ish or so, which would have been that 3 to 4 month lead time, which is perfectly normal for something like this. Unfortunately, they ran out of material. They never had materials to make the center of the disc. They ended up being made in December. There was a chance they could have gotten here at the beginning of, or at January, but they ended up getting here at the beginning of February. The issue with them getting here at the beginning of February is that they arrived on the same day that I was supposed to get everything installed on the car, and so obviously nothing got installed, and I ended up having to reschedule the time to get the appointment on to just get everything installed on the car. So I scheduled an appointment for 2 weeks later to get everything put on the car, and then halfway through that I found out that the tires that I ordered from Goodyear were now on back order until the end of March, and so now I had to scramble to find a new set of tires. So that's why I ended up going with the Michelin AS3s, even though that they are a couple of years old at this point and they now have the 4s out. So then I ended up ordering those tires, which went absolutely great. Or I was supposed to drop the car off, but then snow hit Portland and I couldn't get my Supra to the shop to get everything installed. So I rescheduled it for the very beginning of March, and so this is a month now at this point that I've had the wheels. So now we are now fully at 7 months of everything, though, has been dropped off at this point at AR Motorsports to get installed. The issue that I ran into with the TMPS sensor adapter valve stem hole not being large enough. So one thing I learned as you're ordering these work wheels is that Work has two different options that was skipped over as we were ordering the wheels we didn't know about. So I had to go and order some aftermarket TMPS adapters from Work. Those took a couple days to get in, and then they had to modify them to fit the wheel because they are a very universal fit. Either way, they got those on, and then come to find out that they are getting ready to put the wheels on. Everything is great. All the sensors are on, nothing, there's no lights or anything. That someone accidentally threw out the lug nut adapter bolt as they were getting rid of all the packaging. And so we had to go through and order a new set of locking lug bolt. The locking lug bolts showed up the next day, very late in the next day, to find out that they were actually the wrong lug bolt because the manufacturer, the person that they ordered from, shipped the ones for the BMW, which are 12 millimeter. The ones on the Supra are 14 millimeter. So we had to deal with that. So then FedEx decided not to deliver on Friday because of whatever reason FedEx was doing. And so then I actually finally they were able to go pick up the bolts from FedEx. And I picked up my car yesterday, so Saturday, I don't know when this video is going up, but I picked it up on Saturday, and I could not tell you how excited I am. That's a rude truck going by. Okay, so let's talk about some of the other things then that I have installed on the Supra that you guys haven't seen yet. One of the things I had installed was the CSF radiator package that I had won from their Instagram. I was gonna make a video about this, but I didn't really know how to make a video about it because it's not something that I paid for, so I felt weird about making a video about it. But I did get the 4-part CSF radiators installed, which is the same radiators that are installed on the world's fastest Supra. So that is one thing that my Supra and that Supra have in common. So for the CSF radiators though, the radiators include the main radiator, the oil transmission cooler that goes on the main, that mounts to the main radiator, and then two of the auxiliary radiators that go on either side in front of the wheels. I'm gonna put up a couple pictures of those, but the radiator install went absolutely great. It's not something I don't need to worry about right now because I don't have any power upgrades, but eventually once someone does unlock the ECU for the A90 Supra that are locked, I'm all ready to go through and put on a downpipe and get a tune and hopefully get some more power. So I'm super excited about having those CSF radiators in. Like I said, I'll put a couple pictures up if I haven't already. Hey everyone, that has been this week. That has been the video for this week. I really hope you guys did enjoy. Super excited about the wheels. I hope you guys are just as excited about the wheels as I am. If you guys have made it this far, I really hope I've earned your like and subscribe. I'm currently underneath that 30 subscriber mark, and my current goal right now is to hit that 100 subscriber mark because you guys did an amazing job getting me to 25 subscribers. So if you guys want to see other A90 related Supra stuff, make sure to comment down below. Make sure to let me know what you guys think. Let me know so that way I can continue to try to make better videos for you guys each week, so that way you guys keep coming back. So I really hope you guys did enjoy this. I will see you guys for the next video. Until next time.